it's a Shenanigan production. Ciao, everyone. Welcome to the Rainbow Table Talk podcast. This is the first visual. It's your boy Juan Magnolia, and I'm here with my co-host, Trapstar Vlogs.
Yeah, guys, it's the infamous Track Star Vlog here with Juan Magnolia, the producers of the Rainbow Table Talk. We're trying something new today by going live so you guys can see the visual. Because I know you
Yes,
guys
on the
listen to
stream. We was
audio.
having some technical difficulties. Yes,
We are
we
having
was having
technical.
some.
So, Trey, did you have an icebreaker for today? I have an icebreaker. I like to start off with an icebreaker.
Well, always think the previous questions of the day are a great way
Oh
to
my
start.
God. Well, it's been so long. Did we ever?
Well, I have them here.
Okay.
So, you want to do Anton's first since he's not here?
Sure. What does your inner voice tell you to push you forward and pull you back? I feel like my inner voice that pushes me forward, I'll be like, oh, you're getting through this, or you're going to do, I'm going to start, and I'm not going to stop. I love saying that, like, oh my God. But I feel like something that pulls me back. I don't really think there's something that pulls me back. I feel like what pulls me back is fear. I don't think my inner voice tells me anything to pull me back. I think it's just based off of my own fear of rejection.
Mhm. Well, something my inner voice tells me to push me forward is God said, don't worry. Yes, he said,
Mm-hmm,
don't worry. And
mm-hmm.
it's in his plan. And something that pulls me back would be, I don't know. Sometimes it's just that the devil trying to get to you, and the devil's a liar. And he just tries to make you think that what you're doing is not it, or this is not meant for you, or something, or you're just doing something wrong. But that's just the devil, and the devil's a lie.
Me,
And
the devil.
you got to listen to the Lord. And God said, don't worry. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I do have a now. I want to. I feel like I do have an inner voice that pulls me back. I feel like I always say to myself, and I still deal with this, and I'm working on it. Though I'm proud of myself for working on it. But I still tell myself sometimes I'll be like, "Will other people like this post? Will other people like this YouTube video? Am I going to get as much views as?" And I have to stop thinking like that. I mean, right now I just have to think like I'm in the beginning stages like a baby. I'm crawling right now. It's like every time you start over, you have to, you start over. You have to crawl again to learn how to walk. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Okay. Let's get into your question. I'm
Ooh,
asking.
I forgot.
Ask, what are you pursuing now to get to your destination? For me, I feel like I'm pursuing YouTube and, collaboration and content creation. And that is going to get me to my film, producing cinema goals.
Hmm.
I'm working towards that, I'm starting a digital magazine next year. That's getting me, further along in everything that I want to do. Photography, videography, cinematography, everything is tied in. So that's what I've been pursuing since the start.
That's
What
good.
about you?
For me, for Rainbow Table Talk, of course. I'm so glad that I know, and I really don't tell you this, Trey, but I'm like, I feel like when it comes to business and when it comes to ideas, me and you are really, good at putting our heads together and coming up with things. And I'm glad to have you as a partner with me in Rainbow Table Talk, and
I'm glad to
making
have
this a
you.
business for both of us to flourish and to bring other people on the platform to share their name. And I feel like, like when we didn't do those Rainbow Table Talks for the past 2 weeks, because guys, I feel like we just need that break. And, I think after Thanksgiving, things just, we got comfortable a little bit, but, it's time to step back out there. But for that question, I feel like to get me where I'm going now, it would be Rainbow Table Talk. I feel like every time I come on Rainbow Table Talk and I talk to you guys and we're discussing these things, it brings me out of my shell again, and it kind of makes me push into other things like my YouTube, because I feel like if Rainbow Table Talk, if we never even like sat down and had that idea, I don't think I would push myself to do YouTube. Now Vlogmas. Everybody knows about vlog. Have I been doing it every day? No, but I have been doing it whenever I feel like I'm able to post and able. I'm still pushing myself to at least don't give myself such a wide of a space to come back. I want if I'm going to take a break, okay, I can take a break or two. It's okay to take breaks, and I have to tell myself that. But I don't want to give it like a long span, like a week or something, or another month or something, because it's just like you have to start all over again. So that's what I'm pursuing. Rainbow Table Talk is pushing me to do everything else I want to do in my life.
Okay, okay. Now, my question today was, who is your celebrity crush in pop culture in the past? Who was it when you were growing up?
Pop culture. Name some people so I can get like a category. Like I don't really know
I
much.
mean, anybody. That's why I said pop culture because it could be anybody, like from television, from shows, from music, from
Oh,
anything
okay.
in pop culture. That was like, who was your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush, and till this day, and I feel like it's for everybody. Well, for me, I think it's still Nikki. Nikki is just. I used to be so obsessed with her. I used to like wake up early in the morning and watch like get on MTV. You know how MTV used to play like the music videos in
You
the
was
morning and stuff.
attracted to Nikki?
Yeah, I used to like get up early and just stare and just wait for one of her songs to come up there, and I just would like feel so good, and I used to just get so excited. And I feel like right now, I don't think it's Nicki anymore because I think right now I haven't been listening to music lately. Honestly, we were talking about earlier. I just haven't really been doing things that I've liked. But if it was somebody, I think it would be Nicki.
Well, as a child, I had a big crush on Vinny from
On
Jersey
who?
Shore. J- Vinny
Oh
from
my
Jersey Shore. That has to be one of my biggest childhood crushes.
God.
I had a couple, but that was one of them for sure.
Hold on, wait, because if we're gonna be honest, I might as well be
That's what I'm saying. Like you was not attracted to Nikki.
Troy from High School Musical. I think that's Blue or whatever his name was with the afro. I think at the time,
Oh yes,
yeah,
Corbin Blue.
yeah, whatever his name is. I was just
That was
like,
his real name,
yeah, I
Corbin
just,
Blue.
I don't know.
He was. He had the hair.
Yeah, the hair. It was just he just had the look, and I think that's what drew me towards him. I didn't really was like God got crazy over him, but when I saw him on Disney Channel, it was like one of those kind
Hmm.
of things. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you listen to Neon's new track?
These hoes be talking all that shit, but y'all won't meet up. Hoes hide behind the net, cause they know they gon' get beat up. Scary ass hoes keep my name in their mouth. Cause a scene on the gram, but won't come out their house. Talking all that shit.
Neon Lines and the Bad Guy just dropped new music.
I have not listened to it. I'm actually still stuck on No Hook by Neon. I love that song. Like I play that song every day. I haven't listened to the new song yet. Did you listen to it?
I did. I did.
Is it good?
I like it. I like it. Neon's definitely he's forming his own little
Yes.
lane. It's like he said, gay gangster. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of inspiring a genre. And the bad guy that was like the perfect feature to have on that song. And he killed his verse.
He
He
did.
killed it.
I have to
Yeah.
listen to it now because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hesitant because I heard like he was playing a little bit like sneak peeks and previews of the song. It was good, but I don't know, it just wasn't really me in enough to be like, oh, I have to listen to the song. It's a
Hmm.
good song, but it was just scary hoes. I don't. But I have to listen to the song because one thing I can say, I'm very proud of Neon and where he's becoming, and his rap skills are getting better. Um,
Hmm.
he's just starting to like he's doing his thing, and I knew Neon from like when he was younger, when he wanted to go like be in the medical field and stuff like that. But to see him to actually pursue something that he really has been wanting to do, but he just didn't have that support. But now that he's doing it, it's just like he's
It's
flourishing.
pretty cool to see,
Yeah,
him just going further along, pushing out that music, pushing his
Yeah,
pen.
pushing his pen.
So that's good.
And the bad guy, I mean, I don't listen to your music. Of course, I know who you are. I see you, every once in a while when I'm, going out in the club scene and stuff like that. I follow you on Instagram also. So I'm very excited to hear the song because I want to hear how his flow is. I never heard his flow before. So,
Mhm.
but you said it was good
Me
though.
either. I haven't really heard much of his music either. I think it's pretty cool. He's getting back out there. He also said he has a single coming out soon, so I'm pretty curious to hear what that's hitting for.
Me too.
Especially after hearing his verse on this, he sounded pretty good. So
Them niggas talking crazy, we can link, we can meet. Never play with niggas, we can link if it's beef. I been hot shit, I been running these streets. And if a nigga think I'm playing, tell don't meet me and see. When it come to bad guy, I keep her up in the feet.
So if you were to rate the song from a 1 through 10, what would it be?
hmm, I would say like an 8, because I would say like the chorus sometimes neon. Sometimes the
Hmm.
choruses can be a little repetitive, but they are catchy choruses, and you got bars in between. That's good. I'm
Right.
just more of a barsy kind of person. You know what I mean? So it's just like everybody's preference. But it was a good song.
That's
And
good.
everybody, y'all both went hard on it.
I have to hear it now. I'm going to listen to it actually after we get off the show.
Yes. So, did you see? Well, we watched it together.
Oh
The
yeah. Oh,
conversation, Natalie and Matt.
let me tell you something about that. The way that the show was promoted, I just felt like I was going to get more out of that. Lemire, like I said on the last show, I just I love you, Lemire. I don't want to. I just want you guys. I just feel like I understand the whole bathroom talk and everybody's getting their hair and makeup done and stuff like that, but that kind of like took over the whole show. All that talking that they were doing in these separate rooms, they could have sat down and that could have been the show. It was just too. You get what I'm saying? It was just too long of a clip from
Yeah,
them just sitting in separate rooms talking
like
about the
before they
same
actually
situation
got
that they
together.
could have been sitting down. And I feel like it has something to do with. And I know I'm about to get into another lane, but it reminds me of the Akbar and Tommy. It was just like they knew it was Lemire's production, but they weren't really giving him respect. They came downstairs when they wanted to come downstairs. When Akbar came downstairs, Tommy came. She was running outside doing the most, and it was just seemed like they were able to do whatever they wanted to do on his show.
Mhm.
And I want him to remember that this is your show. I mean, this is your production. Let me hear you. At the end of the day, it's your name under all of this. So I feel like a little bit more structure, a little bit more set some boundaries when it comes to, the conversation. I love the other shows. I watch One More Chance. I watch all that stuff. It's good. But when it comes to the conversation, I just wish it was a little bit more timely manner. Like, okay, yeah, you guys, we're going to be shooting this, but you guys have to be out here sitting in these chairs by this time. We need this conversation.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think the purpose of the like before they sit down, I think the purpose of getting that footage is to get their perspectives without there being like interference. But I
Hmm.
think sometimes it can
Drag.
wear on for too long. Yeah, it could drag. Yeah, just like even how like in the Bobby and Roland Ray conversation, how Bobby was waiting there for Ray
Right.
in the beginning, and they just had that shot there for so long. And I get they're trying to show that he was waiting, but like that didn't have to be that long. I mean, that thing was like a minute, like 2 minutes. Like
Right. Right.
that was a little silly, but
Over Red and Natalie. The show was a good part one. It was because
yes. Now once they did get to sit down, the back and forth was
it's hilarious.
entertaining.
It really
Yeah.
was. Red was like all over the place. She was just like, but you know what? What I can say about Red, when she said in that room, she came out there and said it. She stuck to what she said. Now, Natalie,
Mhm. Natalie
you
knew
had
she
a lot
wanted to
to
put her
say.
hands on her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to put your hands on her. You did that. But what I didn't like about it was she was saying certain things to her friends, and then when she went out there, like when she those other two people under the bus about the live video. you were taking all this accountability and all this stuff when you were in the bathroom, but when Red said something to you face to face, it wasn't me. It was you were quick to say their names, but you stopped yourself. I feel like she caught herself because she knew if she would, it would have caused controversy between all three of them or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like Natalie, the stuff that she was saying in the bathroom, she was not really standing on everything that she was saying. It was like Red was just like, let everything know. You want me to come on the show? This, she was just airing everything out, and Natalie was just like, I can tell that she was like lost for words. She probably wasn't expecting Red to do all that. Maybe she was expecting Red to be rowdy. No, she was
Ready to
rowdy, but
fight.
she was probably ready to fight. She wasn't probably thinking that Red was ready to sit down and talk and let the viewers know what's really been going on. And I feel like that caught Natalie off guard. Do you feel like it caught her off guard?
I mean, I couldn't really tell. I just know I could tell that Natalie was just ready to fight her.
Hmm.
'Cause she came down and them what Red called it, she was like, looked like you going to a Zumba class or some shit.
Oh yeah, she said you look like you ready to Zoom class. You keep saying how you got classy women, but look like you down here ready to go Zumba. She's like, what kind of boss chick? Couldn't she a boss, but come downstairs. Oh my God, Red. I don't know what Red had in her cup, but I need that because Red was just like reading to. I'm not even gonna say she was reading. She was just spitting straight facts. She wasn't backing down to Natalie. She wasn't letting Natalie twist up her words. She said everything she had to say before Natalie had to say anything. And
Mhm.
that was just a whole plot twist because I really thought from the way that Natalie was promoting it that she was just like the part where she showed when they were fighting and she swung on her or whatever the case may be. She was promoting that like she was. I thought that she really wouldn't like whoop Red ass like bad, but
Mhm.
she only tapped her.
Now I will say they said there will be a part two to this fight.
Yeah,
So
because
I
I
don't know
did
how
hear
the
that
second
her
round
girlfriend
goes.
jumped in.
Yes, and I don't know if Jayla jumped in there. I don't know. So
Mm,
we'll see part two.
I can't wait.
But I will say a lot of y'all was saying Natalie was scary and all this, but she wasn't scared to step to Red. She
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
think
scared.
she's scary,
I don't think she's scary.
but she was just doing a lot of talking. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the
Yep.
Bay. I was just like, oh my God, like what the fuck? And Red
Oh
just
my
like, and then I just feel like Natalie just wanted to pick because the stuff that she was saying in her mouth, it was just sound like it was
god.
just fighting words. Like I come to your city, I take all your coins. Da, da, da,
Mhm.
da, da, da. I'm like, are you? Did
All
you
that
really
like
this show
Natalie
to
talk.
talk like that?
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
how
like
Natalie do.
I just feel like that was just a perfect opportunity for Red to come back on TV. Yes, it was, but to really clear everything up about what was really going on. I also liked how Red was like, you probably expected me to be the same Red from 8 years ago, but I'm not that Red from 8 years ago. I changed.
Mhm.
Why would I be the?
That was yeah. Why would she be the same person?
Yeah.
Now, did you get into the come up, the latest
No,
episode?
the episode came out what Monday? Yesterday? No, today's Thursday. It came out on Monday. I did not get to watch the newest episode that just dropped. The last time I watched it was when Anthony got dragged off the thing by Pyro when Pyro pulled his leg off the porch and like
Yeah.
tore him up, had him rolled in the mud
Yeah.
like pigs.
This was the following episode. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because you ain't seen it. But
No, but I would like if you do though. I want to hear about it. I want to know what happened.
I didn't really remember much what happened because it was just like the same come up drama
Hmm.
after they fight. I mean, Anthony was cool. Pyro and them was like talking about how the comment how Messiah said, "Oh, you nigga was eating my ass."
I
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
Karan was talking with him about the scene because he was saying how it was going to air and he didn't want it to cause no problem between them if it aired, so he wanted to let him know. And the dude was saying that's fine. He said he didn't do it, But whatever intention or whatever reason Messiah said that, I mean, he could keep it in there. That's what he was telling Quran. But child, I don't know. Why would
No,
Messiah just say that?
I don't think Messiah would just say that for anything, but it's one of those cases where they have the case of the camera being in front of their face and they just slip up
Mhm.
or they say things because,
Right, right.
Ooh,
Like you
he
don't know who
said
to
that. I'm
believe.
definitely going to tune into the next episode because,
I need to
no,
know.
I don't think that God Pyro's boyfriend. I don't think that he would do something like that because I can tell that he really is committed. He's trying to be committed to Pyro, and I can tell that he really has Pyro's back 100%. I'm definitely going to watch the episode today. I didn't think that did the fight happen?
Yes,
Oh my god!
they opened it with like the fight, like the rest of it.
I'm just at this point. I know Judy Dawson and shit. I know Anthony. They just came on the show and they get Anthony's
They
getting
already
buried
over
in
it.
the mud. It's just like I kind of feel. I'm not gonna say I feel. Well, no, I take that back. I kind of do feel bad for Anthony a little bit though, but I want to touch on this because I feel like Anthony didn't really have a problem with anyone. He didn't really know anyone. So when Pyro started off with being rude and like, oh, I don't give hugs to people I don't know, or I'm not going to invite you to my event because I don't know you, kind of thing. But it's just like you guys are all on the same show. The point is to get to know each other. Why would you make sure invite everyone else and exclude somebody that's part of the cast to be there? For children, it wasn't even something that let's just put it to the side. It's for the children. Let's be real. I just feel like it was some part of me feels like production maybe told Pyro to be a little bit messy because Pyro can be messy, but I don't never seen Pyro be rude on the show to someone that he just met on the show.
Hmm.
Everyone else that he met on the show, he was super nice to. So I just don't know if it's something that him and Anthony, or something that he doesn't like about Anthony, or
I mean, he just seems jealous or like I don't know his confidence or
but I
his
don't
like
want that.
unbotheredness or something.
I don't
He
know.
just seems
I
bothered.
don't know. But I just don't want Pyro because Pyro he makes good music. I heard his song that he had came out with. It's really good. I just don't want him to, be that person on that TV show that because that's what he was known for
Always
last season
fighting.
for being fighting and being messy and being so aggressive towards people. Just
Hmm.
like make them not say bow down, but it's kind of like a high school mentality
Bully.
that he's doing bullying people that you don't even know, and at the same time, someone that's new to the cast, and I feel like someone that's new to the cast that you don't even know, learn about that person, open arms and get to know people because you never know, you know y'all could did something together or made a business plan together. Not saying that can't happen, but you just never do things like that to people because you don't know. You never know why. What God put people in your life for or come across your life for certain things. And I feel like you can block Pyro. You're going to block your blessings being rude to people. And like I said, I've never seen this from you before, so I don't know if it was just out of jealousy or if it was just like you just won't killing Anthony, and that's how you feel. No one can take that from you. But I feel bad for Anthony that he got dragged off that thing, and he got that clip was just like I was shocked. I really was because I don't think Anthony deserved that. He came with open arms. He was nice to everyone.
No.
I think it's just because how he carries himself, and now that I'm thinking like that, I feel like it's just the way that some people don't like when somebody feels like more. They're trying, when people are naturally bougie, some people they naturally like nice things, but then what makes it worse is those people that come across and see people like that and be like, oh, they're trying to be automatically put in their head, oh, they're trying to be better than me, or they're trying to act like they
No,
got
they're
it.
just being them.
They're just being them, just like you're being you, and for you to get mad at someone for caring for the doing what they do and being themselves and being comfortable in their skin and that's just not right. That's not right because I feel like he wouldn't want anyone to do that to him.
I agree. So, what about the Chase and Dallas series finale and farewell reunion?
The chasing, you said the chasing reality.
Yeah,
Oh, the
the Chase and
farewell
Dallas.
reunion. I didn't really watch the farewell reunion. Just because the whole virtual thing when it comes to reunions, I just it's not getting what I need from that. I need somebody commentator. I need people on the sides. I need people. I'm not saying yelling and screaming and trying to fight with each other.
Just the in person, it's a different energy, different vibe.
It's a different energy, exactly. And I feel like we probably would have seen more if it was that way. Because virtual, I mean, I can talk shit all day from my home, and I can say this and I can say that, but it's not about talking shit and stuff like that. But it makes the content a little bit better, and I just hope that everyone does not switch to virtual when it comes to reunions because it takes that live, like it just takes that moment away. You get what I'm
Well, I
saying?
think it has something to do with like as far as this. I think it has something to do with the production because Trey Howard went live after and was just saying how it's like more to the story with like Reese and like he something about he intentionally um kind of set it up that way or like they didn't want to put in the money or something. He was saying how they would have all had pitched in money to like have it in person if that was the issue or something in order for it to have this farewell. He was like, not one of us don't have money to pitch in or something like that. So it was something with like I guess Reese didn't want it to be in person. He wanted it to be on live, and then the live ended at the end of it. It like abruptly ended because Reese ended it. That's why Trey Howard went live because he was mad about that, and he was just going on about
See,
that and on Dario and it's Reese and he's trying to sabotage and da.
but he's doing it
So
to his own brand. If he really pays
yeah,
attention, he's doing it to his brand. He's not doing it.
mm,
And when I see that, Reese kind of reminds me of certain people that I've come across in my life that do things like that, and they don't pay attention to, they get that feeling of if someone's going against them, so they do things to be shady or do things to fuck up stuff for other people also because everyone is on that platform. But then it also takes away from you, and you're fucking up your business. And I honestly feel like Reese did not want that reunion to be in person was because of those last three episodes when everyone was going against, I'm not saying going against Reese, but everyone had enough. They were really saying like, Reese, okay, now we're starting to see it is you. You are the reason why this and this. But we're not coming at you to bash you. We're coming
mm,
to you to let you know that we
this is
all,
what needs to change. Like
yeah, we're starting to see these things. These things are starting to come out. And if you're going to keep letting words or what people think about you stop your show and do things like that that make for your show, this is your show at the end of the day. So it's yeah, you're messing up their pockets, but you're messing up your pockets too. I don't know you. I know you, Reese. You probably got 1,000 more out there. I know you got a book. You got all this other stuff. But this Chasing Dallas, it was really good, and to see it go, it's going to be really, kind of,
sad, you know.
yeah, I kind of feel sad for that because I feel like Reese, that was a good show. I'm not gonna lie,
That's the
Chasing
same thing
Dallas.
Imani said. Imani said that's where she got her start and everything. Which I must say, Imani is like a great host. I love her addition to the cast.
Hmm.
And yeah, great reunion host. And I love her little video segments within the show that holds the people accountable.
Yeah, yeah, and Imani is not gonna sugarcoat nothing. She even told when Reese was wrong. She told Reese he was wrong. She didn't sugarcoat anything when it came to any of them, because I feel like when you love someone or when you support someone, you're not gonna sugarcoat anything from them. You're gonna tell them straight
Mhm.
how it is. Because if you see it that way, and it's on live, it's on YouTube or main, and he gets more than 1,000 views. He gets more than 19,000 views. It's like he's really doing numbers now. So if Imani is seeing this and she's watching the show and reviewing it, what do you think all these other viewers are seeing? You know, I feel like it was a thing where everyone was really trying to not say approach Reese about the things that he was doing because it was his show. But I feel like towards the end of the show, I feel like that's when people I think because that's when he announced that the show was ending. And I feel like that's what I feel like that gave them that opportunity to step up to the plate. Okay, Reese, it was wrong. What you're doing is wrong. And
Mm-hmm.
Reese is one of those people. I feel like he's going to take accountability for the things that he does 100%. But will he also try to bring somebody in with him and like, oh, the reason why I did this was because this person did this, and it becomes a tit for tat thing. But he's fucking up his own brand because at the end of the day, that was his whole show. It wasn't. It was about everyone that was on that show, but at the end of the day, that was his production, and for him
Mm-hmm.
to sabotage his own business like that says a lot. That's all I gotta
And
say.
now look, now the whole thing has come down. He's not a part. Nobody's a part. So
Hmm.
it's just sad. Um,
But it was a good show. Still.
Did you see the Chasing Atlanta preview?
No, so they're bringing. Okay, so now it's going back to Atlanta.
Yes.
But you see, I didn't really get into Atlanta because Atlanta was really messy. It was now Dallas was a little messy too, but you saw a little bit more work on Dallas. They start to
Yeah.
show more of what they did to in this season, and that's what I loved about this season. Everybody was really doing their thing.
hmm
Atlanta, I just hope I don't
Atlanta, yeah, it's a lot of mess, but
fighting.
yeah,
Nobody
I
wants
feel
to
like
see that.
yeah, I think last season they started to show a little more of what they do, and hopefully this season will be even more. Kendra, what's going on with
I can't
Kendra?
wait
I'm
to see
curious what's
Kendra.
going on with Kendra.
I love Kendra.
uh,
She is so funny, but she's
London is
real,
a
and they
part.
can't take that away from her.
hmm Yeah, yeah, she's real. Oliver Twist is back with his great streak. His great streak is back, and London is back.
London,
Everyone
Lauren.
is back. Lauren,
So she's leaving her own. Is she leaving her show? Hold on, wait.
I don't know. Then she might still do it. She might be doing both.
Because she just left Atlanta. She just went back to Alabama. She just left and said that she was going
hmm
back to Alabama because she didn't want to be in Atlanta no more. It was like
True.
it was just too much going on trying to keep up with the
Yeah,
lifestyle and do all this other
she
stuff.
might have been visiting. I don't know,
Right, right,
but
right,
she's in
right.
the filming, and
Nobody
everybody's
else is
back.
coming back.
The one, I forget his name. Troy.
Troy. Troy was the one who had the birthday dinner and they were fighting at the birthday dinner.
Yeah,
Kendra threw a plate or she picked up something and threw it
yeah.
at the chair. Oh, yeah, he's a stylist. He's a stylist.
hmm Yep, he
He
was
has a talk
arguing with
show too.
somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was arguing with somebody too, and Rika was the boy. Rika was going off somebody. He was like, "Don't tell me that's not my business if you're talking to me about it or something like that." So,
Oh,
child, I
wow.
don't know what this what they gonna be getting into this season, but we'll see.
Atlanta about to stop with that mess. Atlanta chasing Atlanta, y'all. If Dallas can do it, I know y'all can do it. It might be a little bit harder for y'all because the girls in Atlanta, y'all all about y'all image, but at the same time, y'all care so much about y'all image, but y'all quick to drop that image to swing on somebody.
Mhm.
So
Do you
I
think
really
some of these people? Do you think some of these people from chasing Dallas will gravitate towards chasing Atlanta or chasing LA?
see the only person I feel like that will probably do that is Dre Simmer. Dre Simmer likes to hop from show to show.
hmm
Very like often he does that because he was just on Dallas causing havoc. The people love him, but he causes too much havoc. I feel like he's the only person that I probably think that would hop. Everyone else, I don't think so. I think
I
everybody.
can see it's Trey Howard.
I don't know because I
Trey
feel like
Howard
Trey
might
is
go
really
back.
making a name for himself in Dallas, and I think maybe will he go out there and probably do some work out there? Yeah, but moving there, I don't think that he will probably move there or be on their show. I feel like there are going to be new faces on this show, though. Definitely for Atlanta, I feel like we probably have two new faces, maybe. Did they show everyone that was going to be a part of the cast for Atlanta?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same people.
Oh, the same people.
Pretty
Okay.
much. I didn't really see new people.
Who are you excited to see for the like? Who are you really excited to see for this new season of Atlanta? For me, it's Kendra. I just can't wait to see that girl.
Yeah, I'm curious to see Kendra and what Oliver is doing. And London. What's up with Lauren? Curious to see Lauren.
She's an actress. She needs to be an actress. I love you, Lauren. But sometimes I feel like you act a lot of things out, and especially when it comes to certain things. A little bit when it comes to, when at first in the beginning of your show, it kind of felt like it was everything was just like seemed like it was playing, like it was and I just didn't like that. But as I started watching episodes more, it became a little bit more emotional for me when she met her, not say met her parents, but when they had talk and she had to talk with her mom. Mom had to talk with the best friend. Those are real moments. So I just felt like I really love that. I can't wait to see more Lauren too. I know she does hair, she raps, and she sings. Yeah, I just hope Atlanta doesn't give what it did last season
Yeah, I think hopefully they'll be grown, have some growth.
a lot. Please, I hope
Yeah.
so. Also, I want to touch on Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. They're going back to court again. So what I've heard through the grapevine is that um, there was a witness that was there during the shooting, and they say when the bullet went off, when you shoot the gun and it sparks and stuff, they said it didn't come from it wasn't beside Tory, it was beside Megan's best friend Kelsey, and that prior to that, a witness said that they were Kelsey and Megan were outside fussing and fighting with each other, and let me just read it because I don't want to just like
Yeah.
I've took notes on everything.
Yeah, I didn't take notes this week.
Um, and they said also, okay, so you remember how Megan's story went from the beginning, how it was just glass at her foot, and now she's
hmm
saying that Tori shot her. So now Tori's lawyer is like, like kind of confused on why Megan keeps switching up her story now, and now all these witnesses are coming out saying that they saw these things happen. Um, and then Megan said that, well, allegedly Megan said that she told the cops that um the reason why she said she had glass in her foot was because she didn't want Tory to get shot at or have guns drawn towards him from the cops if she told them that he had a gun. I don't. It's really not much I can touch on this topic. I just wanted to talk about it because I saw it, and I'm just wanting to know. Do you feel like Megan is lying, or what do you feel like really happened?
I just feel like it's too hard to tell, and I just feel like nobody. If we weren't there, it's kind of hard to tell who's telling the truth because we don't know them personally to know
Yeah,
whether or not these people lie or
right.
tell the truth. It's just like who knows. But I mean, if Megan is saying she got shot, then I
But it's
mean,
hard. She switched up her stories like 3 times already, and it's just like Tori even made a song explaining about what happened, and I don't know. I just have a strong feeling that Tori didn't do that, and that it was put on him because I feel like I keep getting this. Megan is a big flirt. Maybe she was flirting with Tori. She feels she's good for that. She'll flirt with somebody and quick. I just probably feel like she was probably flirting with Tori, or maybe the best friend was feeling Tori too, and maybe they had a little controversy because Tori. What you think?
hmm, maybe. I mean, it's just all
I don't
speculation.
know.
I don't know.
I just wanted to talk about it,
I'm
but
just like this story is just dragged.
yeah, it's just dragging. Wait, because one more thing, I want to talk about Boosie. Boosie is currently getting sued for $500,000 because of a concert that he recently did, and he planned to fight at the concert, and that's what he did. And he destroyed the productions, like their equipment and the equipment that belonged to the arena. At this point, I don't feel bad for Boosie anymore. I don't know why Boosie keeps getting himself into all this trouble. First, it was with Nas. Now it's just like he's just been out here doing terrible. He's been making wrong mistakes. He's been getting bashed, and now he's out here fighting people. I just don't know what's getting into Boosie. I really don't know. Um, I don't feel bad for Boosie for all the stuff that's happened to him because I feel like at this point he was it a little bit, and I know nobody really deserves anything that's like that to happen and get sued for half a mil, but it's just like it's old enough to know and be actions and what he does, and I just feel like everything's just coming back on him. I feel like really from the like whole Little Nas situation. Hold on, wait. I want to be able to get my story together because I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Oh, I don't want to talk about Boosie no more because Boosie just pissing me off because I just don't want to talk about it.
Draining.
Yeah, he's just draining. He's just it's so much I can say about Boosie right now. But Boosie, I just want you to get it together. You never win playing dirty. First of all, you never win playing dirty. And I just been feeling like you've been playing a dirty game, and everything coming back on you now. And I don't feel bad for you, Boosie. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you. I wish you the best with the court case. I hope everything goes well. But honestly, just you're old enough to know and be aware of your actions and what you do, Boosie. You're too old to be acting the way that you act. You're getting very old, Boosie, and I feel like you're just chill out for a minute, Boosie. You had your time. Now I understand what you guys said about Nikki. She had her time. I understand now. I'm doing Boosie. Boosie, you had your time. Let it go. Relax. Stop going out here causing stuff just to get your name in the papers or whatever you're doing. Just stop. Relax. Sit back. You're old. You got your kids. You got your house. You got your land. Sit down. Sit
And
down.
chill out.
Chill out. I'm tired of hearing about you on the news. I'm tired of looking at every time I open up my phone, you're on the page and you're making headlines. Chill out. Find something to do in your home. Find something to do, really. And the last thing I want to talk about, Flavor Fave got. Oh, did you have anything to say about Boosie?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just tired of you, Boosie. You're not come back on the show. You'll be
Sorry.
on the show. We won't be saying your name anymore. We won't be giving you any free promotion anymore, Boosie. Boosie Boo. Um, Last thing I want to talk about, Flavor Flav got into this car accident. I don't know if you heard about it. He almost lost his life. A boulder. He was in Vegas on his way to LA, and a boulder came down and like smashed on top of his car. And he
What?
almost. Yeah, I wish I could show you the picture
Boulder?
of the accident.
A
Um,
fucking boulder?
a
They was
boulder,
building?
like them big boat, like in LA and Vegas, they got all you gotta go through all these mountains and all this stuff. And literally, the lady said,
Oh, like a rock.
like a big ass rock, just
Oh
on
my
top of his
god.
car, and he lost control of the wheel, but he was able to gain back control of that wheel, and he was
Oh
able to
my
pull
god.
over. But I just wanted to talk about that because he could have lost his life, and Flav,
Yeah.
um, I
Yeah,
love.
sending healing energy
Yeah, yeah, we're
to
sending you
you.
healing energy, and he says that he's just blessed to be alive, and that he thanks God finally, and that he's going to go to
Yeah,
church.
that's scary.
Yeah, that was it. And I just want, yeah, that was it. That was it. I'm not going to speak on OJ. OJ is old, so I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah.
2021 has a lot of shit's been going on. 2022, I just feel like it's going to be the year. I know everybody says that the next year is going to be, this year is going to be, but I really feel like 2022 is going to be a year for everyone to really showcase their talent.
Yes, 2022 is going on. Want to apologize to our listeners if the energy is different. We're missing our co-host. We also had like 5,000 technical difficulties before we started. We also
Yeah,
started this late, and we're trying to try out this new platform, Restream. So this is just very new day.
yes, new game, guys. You guys are definitely going to see more of us in 2022. We have a lot of things, now we have a new visual that we're doing and that we're trying. Parker's not here today. Hopefully, he will be on the next show. But 2022, we're going to be consistent. The page is about to start back up. We just needed a break from that, but the page will be, back in full and back in action tomorrow morning. You guys will have daily posts every day.
Mhm.
I just want you guys to know that, it might just look easy because we push record and we go live and we talk, but it's a lot of
Right.
work that you
A
have
lot.
to put in behind
Yeah.
the scenes. But we're going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to push until it's just easy. We just, edit like this, post like this. Everything is going to be set for 2022. Templates, everything, you guys. We just can't wait for you guys. And we want you guys to go over and follow us on Instagram, YouTube. What else, Trey? Instagram, YouTube, Podbeam,
Podbean,
um,
Restream.
Restream. We don't really get on the Twitter account like that. Oh, Apple Podcasts also. Today was really good. Trey, you had some really good topics today. I love that.
Yes.
And good conversations today.
What about the questions of the day this week?
Ooh, yeah, the question of the day. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be slipping
The
up,
question of
guys.
the week.
So, the question of the day is revenge always the best way to go about things?
Is revenge the best way to go about things? Okay. Well, my question of the week is, what was your favorite moment from reality TV?
That was a good one. So, guys, this is the Rainbow Table Talk. These are
Podcast.
the both
Yes.
producers of Rainbow Table Talk. Juan Magnolia, also known as Trey Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't go by Trey Shenanigans anymore, but his
Anymore.
name is Trayvon,
Formerly known as
formerly known as Trayvon. I'm Trap
Tree
Star.
Shenanigans.
Trey. Sorry, guys. I'm really tired. I'm only on 4 hours of
We're
sleep.
both really tired.
Yeah, I'm only on 4 hours of sleep. So after this, I'm hitting the hay. But
Hitting the hay.
I'm Trap Star Vlogs. For legal name Jahari Jones, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday. And I can't, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today, and because I really did, and it
Yes,
was just
this was
good
a good one.
conversations today, and I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I
Still
needed.
adjusting to the visual and like not it
Yes,
just being audio, like that's
yes.
an adjustment. But
And I
this
feel
is
like it's
just
better
like
because we get to see facial expression. We get to
yes.
really get
Hmm.
into it, and I just can't wait for Parker to get up here on the show because it's
Yeah.
just he brings a different type of energy into the
Hmm.
show. We all bring our own
Yeah,
different
yeah.
energy into the show, but when all three of us are together, it's really a good show.
Different. Hmm.
It's
Yep.
really a good show, and today was amazing. I enjoyed the topics that you had today, Trey. I really do
Hmm.
because today was, I don't really touch on those things, but now you make me want to get into those things because, at first I was like, oh, the conversation. I don't want to talk about the conversation, or I'm not going to watch, that stuff. But you really have, opened my eyes to different things, and now I'm like, I'm like into it now. So
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I was even watching Housewives. I've been watching Housewives. Potomac,
yeah,
the reunion. We even talk about that with Nikki, but maybe
yeah,
we'll get into it on next week.
yeah. We could do that one next week, guys. We gotta go. We're very tired, and
Yes.
we'll see you guys next Thursday. So
Well, yes.
Rainbow Table
Thank you,
Talk.
listeners. And we'll see you guys next week. Ciao. Hey, yo, it's a Shenanigan production.